I'm delirious. Whew, okay, I need to go drink some water and take some deep breaths or something. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion. This is the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. We start here with chapstick, but we're not today because we got stuff going on everywhere. We do. The concept of the Crazy Troll Nation is the crazy, just enjoying your channel, the videos you do. And if you don't do videos, enjoying the channels that you watch. And if you do videos, enjoying doing videos and the channels that you watch. Yeah. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand or a certain tool or even a certain technique. Use whatever you want to use. Apply it however you want to get it in a way that you're satisfied with it. You. Yes, you. Set the standard for yourself. Here it is about self-acceptance and self-love. Embracing your natural features. Enhancing them if you want to, when you want to, but never feeling like you have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. I do curse sometimes in my videos because I do curse sometimes in real life. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, you are my troll kin, you're my family. I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you are new or you have been rocking with me for a while. This video is about me trying to rank blush formulas that I have. And y'all can tell I'm already like, I don't have a lot, which is great. So I'm going to show you what I have. And I said try to rank them because I don't know if I can, because all these brands are phenomenal brands. What I played with today for the first time. So if this is looking janky, that is why. This side's looking janky. This was the trial side, the trial and error side. This is the Esom palette. This is called the Esom Artistry Palette number 8 Structure Face Shaper Palette. Sorry for the glare. This works for me as setting powder for under eye. This works for me, I think, that's this right here. These are all matte. This showed up like this. That's what I said. Then we went to the deepest shade. That's this that you see along here and along my forehead. This we put back here. This middle shade we put right here. This is what it says, Structure Face Shaper Palette. So I'm going to include this in with blushes because I used it as under eye setting powder, highlighter, blush, and bronzer / contour. So I'm going to include this in because this is a face palette. I did my whole face with this. And underneath that, Milk Hydro Grip Face Primer and the Fenty Foundation. That was it. Oh, and I set it with the Fashion Fair Set It Loose Powder and Truly Tawny. But this, yes, I'm going to count this as blush. Because even though we use 2 as a blush, this one light-handed, this shade here, that can be used as a blush as well. So I'm going to count this one. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to rank them. All of these are phenomenal brands. These are all luxury brands and high-end brands. This, the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Palette 02 Citrus. Citrus because of this lime green. I am not a fan of cream products. This cream, this is a cream glow. This is a cream blush. Then you put one of these over top of this, and you put the powder blush over top of this. I love this entire system. I wear this whole system together, and I friggin' love it. Her powder blush, I'm thinking, I don't think this would be my favorite. Because sometimes it is hard to blend out. And if it's not blended out properly, y'all know that can make or break what your blush situation is looking like. So this one I could say right now is not going to be at the top. And I have 2 other Natasha Denonas that I'm going to show you. This one is the Bloom Blush and Glow Palette. This shade right here, it is intense, but when you sheer it out, and it's a cream. So when you sheer it out, these are the only 2 cream products I like. Well, actually 3 because I have the Cupid one. But hers seem to be the only cream blushes that I like. Other cream products, I'm like, get them away from me. So we have a cream highlight and a cream blush. Is that a cream? Yes, it is. But when you sheer this out and then you top it with this, is gorgeous. And for me, creams just take more work, and I like to just be quick, and I'm heavy-handed. I still don't think Natasha would be at the top. And this is the Tan Bronze and Glow. This is the only cream in here. It's a cream highlight. So you put this on and then top it with this. And this I can use as a blush or as a bronzer or both. And this is just a glow powder. So yeah, we're going to put Natasha at the bottom. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brands to show you. So right now, okay, I'm gonna hold off on that, that thought. I have 2 Hourglass face palettes. I have Tiger and I have Elephant. This is an entire cheek situation for me as far as setting under eye, highlighter, blush, contour, and that's why I like this. I can pick this up and do everything. The only downside is if you don't like shimmer, all of these have a subtle shimmer to a high shine. This is a high shine. And so it depends on how much you put, but I really do like this. I hate that I love the Hourglass powders because they are just so smooth. And I'll go on record to say right now, these to me are as smooth as the Esom ones were. The only difference is these have a little bit of shimmer. The Esom one is all matte. But these are just so smooth. And with the Elephant one, under eye powder, a face setting powder. This I use as a contour because it's kind of cool tone. And then I have the 2 different blushes. So I can use this with my whole face too. And again, the powders are phenomenal. They are so smooth. They go on so well. They blend out wonderfully. So definitely Hourglass and Esom right now are at the top. Pat McGrath, I have Desert Orchid. Can't go wrong with it because of the tone of it. I cannot mess up with that. And if I put on a blush that's too bold or I'm having trouble blending it, I put this on top of it and it just makes it perfect. This makes all blush situations for me right, period, if I mess up on it. This is Love Struck. I didn't use it a lot for a long time because look at it. It looks like this. But it blends out so well. But I still have to go in light-handed. And once I started using it, and also Paradise Venus, which is deeper, this one I think I like more than Love Struck, because Love Struck to me is more cool tone than I do prefer warm tones because my undertone is overall warm. And I do really enjoy using these. Again, they do blend out really well. I have to go light-handed, but her formula is amazing. Her formula is amazing. I just have to be careful, except with Desert Orchid. I can just slap this on. I really just hit myself in the face. I can just slap this on, like literally. I can just slap this on and it never steers me wrong. The other ones I have House Labs, Acai Sky. I hesitated to get it because it is very rich. It looks like that, right? This blends out beautifully. And the first one I got was Hibiscus Haze. Both of these, I don't even know what to say. They can be very pigmented. You can sheer them out. And I like that the shade range that they did is universal. And this one, I think, is supposed to be the deepest one. I can wear it. And I've seen people deeper than me wear this one. And it just seems like they work for everybody I've seen them on, give or take their preferences. Because if they don't like warm tones, then they'll gravitate towards this one, because this is more cool tone. But for me, I love these equally. The formula is so friggin' smooth. And I feel like I keep saying stuff that's so friggin' smooth because it is. And that's why I'm going to have trouble ranking them. My only blush from Makeup by Mario, this is Wildberry. It's alright. It's really pretty. Me saying it's alright, I think this is number 7. This goes on smooth as well. It blends out very easily. It's hard to go wrong with this because of the tone of it. And I do enjoy using it. I only keep things I enjoy. So if I'm showing it to you, it means I really like it. So this is nice. And that's me comparing it to some of the other stuff I already showed you. The only other brand I have this one, I wasn't even going to show you this one because I'm just like, This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This came in a subscription box off to Costa Rica. The first time I tried this, I hated it. I freaking hated it. it didn't do anything at all for me. But I decided to try it again, and I paired it with the Cupid cheek palette from Natasha Denona. Putting this on, this is a cream, putting this on as a highlight, topping this cream with this, topping this highlight with this one, and then using this as a contour. I really hope that wasn't confusing. Using this as a contour. I really like that situation. And so I only used these two together, but on their own, this was no. On its own, this one, I was like, no. And one day I said, you know what? People pull different products and layer. Let me try it. They were right. So I'm not even going to count. This will be at the bottom because I have to pair it with the Cupid one in order to even like it. So this is not even in the ranking. Well, we'll put number 8 because something needs to be number 8. The one I was going to show you was Lethal Cosmetics. This is the Solstice palette. These look intense. The first time I put my brush in and put it on, I was like, oh, but it blended out beautifully. This I do need to be careful because it's really dark. So Anastasia, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 brands. The Anastasia one is number 8. That's at the bottom. I'm going to put Lethal number 7 only because I have to be so freaking careful with this one because it can go dark and it can go dark quick. And even though this is looking janky, this was the trial side, it's not horrible. If I mess up with this one, it ain't no coming back from that. The formula is really nice though. The 3 of these do work really well with each other. Highlight, blush, contour, bronzer. This is a really nice face palette, but that's going to be number 7 because something has to be number 7. Number 6, I'm going to say Mario. It's nice, period. It's nice. It's nice. And if I didn't like it, I wouldn't still have it. So that was 8, 7, 6. So Mario was number 6. What's number 5? We're going to say Natasha is number 5. Only because I'm not a 100% fan of cream products. I do like these products. I do enjoy using her face palettes. I love actually the looks that I get from her face palettes. But just knowing I have to put this cream on and I have to be careful with it. And then I have to top it with something else. And so it's a whole process. So that is why that's number 8, 7, 6, 5. That's why Natasha's number 5. Number 4, y'all can hate me. And I know y'all don't. Y'all might hate to love me. Or y'all might love to hate me. I'm going to put Pat McGrath at number 4. I'm going to put her number 4 because this is not quite my jam. It's just a color preference, and I know that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about formula. I have to be careful with this. I have to be careful with this. Desert Orchid, all day, every day. It's beautiful. I cannot overdo it. So Pat is only number 4 because I have to be careful. I have to take my time, whether I'm using Paradise Venus or Love Struck. I have to be careful. And if y'all see me apply makeup, I just want to slap stuff on my face. And so that's the only reason Pat is number 4, is because I have to be careful. And that's why Natasha's number 5. I love the cheek situation, how it turns out, but I have to be careful. And it's not the biggest thing in the world to take your time and do your makeup, because it can be therapeutic. But I just want to, and maybe it's because I'm doing videos, and so I just want to get it done. And I'm thinking, okay, how long is this video? It's going to take me forever to edit. And so I'm just like, let me just get it on. So maybe that's why. So we have 3 more brands. I think we might have a tie. Damn. Okay, let's, Hourglass versus House Labs. Hourglass versus House Labs. And I know I can't hold all of these up at the same time, so I don't even know why I'm trying to. So which is number 3 and which is number 2? I'm still okay, here we go. So which is number 3 and which is number 2? We have a tie because House Labs blends out so nice. So nice. And so does Hourglass. The reason it's tied is because I love the formulas equally. The House Labs one, I believe, they look to be satin. They may be matte. I don't know. The reason they're tied is because Hourglass, and it might not be fair, because each one of these is an entire face palette situation. These are just blushes, and that's why they're tied. I cannot pick which one I prefer because for both of them, the formula is outstanding. Outstanding. I cannot choose, and I don't want to sit here another 5 minutes trying to figure it out. So those two are tied, and I should have left everything out to do this in reverse. So that leaves number 1 Esom. Even though this is my first time playing with it, this is a whole face situation, and this is something I can do any day with any look, and it's going to look right. This is going to look right. Highlighter, well, under eye powder, highlighter, blush here, slight bronze, bronzer, contour, everything. And this may be something I would use with House Labs to pair one of those blushes with. That'll be something I'll experiment later, just to add a pop of pink or whatever in there. But then I do have a House Labs bronzer and a highlighter too. And y'all know I like doing an entire cheek situation. The cheek situation is when you're using the same brand for highlighter, blush, and contour, or bronzer. Esom is number 1. Tied for number 2 is House Labs and Hourglass. I just realized they both start with the letter H. 3, what was number 3? Pat McGrath was number 3. Lethal was number 4. Was it? So Lethal was number 4. I am missing something. Oh, I don't know where we're at. Mario, Natasha, I think was 5, and then Mario. I do know that the Anastasia Beverly Hills was the last. That was number 8. So anyway, I'll put the numbers over here because I really don't remember. I'm delirious. Whew, okay, I need to go drink some water and take some deep breaths or something. Let me know your thoughts on these products. Let me know if you have any of these. If you do, let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know what you think of my quasi ranking, if you agree with them or not. What your ranking would be if you have these products. Are you surprised at where they ranked? Because I kind of am. And it was hard. It was difficult to do. Rankings are hard to do because, again, I only keep what I like. So if I have it, that means I really like it. And so to say what's better than something else, I don't know. I got trouble doing that. So kudos to everyone that does rankings every week because I ain't built like that. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. There's a lot of links and information down below. Some of this stuff might be linked below as well in my Shop My store. Thank you for being here. Self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Tronation way. You will see me soon.